you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Revitalized and restored! Here, tall and strong. Up for a little roll in the hay?
Not today, Ramon.
Praise the goodies!
Darling, I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Stand back, pigskin! You're not welcome on our hallowed grounds.
The reverence. Enough. Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
We welcome. You may pass if you want, but speak to the Great Spirit Totem. He'll decide your final fate. Until you do, you are forbidden to leave our tribe's estate.
My goblins, gather round your totem. For the reverence of this totem now stand. And for the reverence of this totem now stand. And for the reverence of this totem now stand. And enough. Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
far. I invoke the power of the giants.
Life roils within these veins. What a statue! Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails! This day we fight. This day we win!
I needed that.
Eternal silence awaits you.
Your head will spin faster than my blade. Face the unending dump.
Poison my foes! Your death is at hand.
No glory in this death.
Time to get your feet wet.
Prepare to be stunned!
Sheathed and storm! May the 13 winds pulverize you. It never rains, but it pours, eh?
I will freeze you where you stand.
Terrorize my faithful, will you? That will be your last regret.
Assist me, friends!
Aura of
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
benefits of fate.
Out of the wilds, you venture into the embrace of a miraculous. Salutations!
Out of the way, human scum! Your stink is making my eyes sting!
Row? Row! 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 Row? Row!
Hello again, or do a salutoin, as we say in our homeland.
Like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn?
Come, your knightship, oh, be welcome indeed. As you can see, we have set up shop here in Silverglen. And as a matter of course, you'll get my wares at prices that no one else has a right to claim from me.
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every time?
The knife disgraced our entire race is all. This coming from a goblin's beast of burden. Do you smell blood? Or is it just...
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
Roar? Roar!
You believe in the Lord?
Right, wanna have a good time?
You believe in the gods, baby? Gives you the answer to all my Tell me, sweetie, you and someone, are you
Stay a while, darling. I just know I
believe in
could
the
take you
gods,
on a
baby?
wild
Gives you the
ride
answer
if
to
you
all
let
my
me.
prayers. How's business for you?
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome. She's alive and kicking, my liege, just like she always was. Oh, certainly she can be a handful, but I wouldn't really have it any other way. We survived thanks to you, and each hour we are together I count as a blessing. Oh, the smithy's doing grandly, your knightship. Thanks to your valiant rescue of Alfie, I haven't had to abandon my most valuable gear, which means my products are up to the high standards you may expect from Bjorn Stoutborn, for such is my name and such is my reputation.
Again, Bjorn, you know what the doctor said.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop it.
Praise the goddess. I passed the trial. You believe in the gods, baby?
Friend, this is
You're
most
the
excellent
answer to
news.
all my praise.
Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer.
You believe in the gods, baby? Give you the answer to all my praise.
Over here, sweetie. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives. Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives. Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives.
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet...
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Into the fray once more. Potent heat. Sigurd's beard, I've been slowed.
Keep up!
Feeling hot under the collar.
By the goddess, hold your step! You are treading the ground of immaculates. Be gone from here! March! I would recognize reinforcements when I see them, just like I recognize trespassers. And know this, trespasser, we attack on sight.
revelation from the Cyclone. Well, hello there. Got you right where I want you. You need to strive harder against me.
on my feet again.
Never rains, but it pours, eh? Blood, it craves more! Your brain opens to welcome. A stitch in time, eh, my friends? Sweet relief. A stitch in time, eh, my friends? As good as a new penny. Bless the seven I have restored. A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
foresee a change of heart in your future.
You know what they say, first time's the charm.
kingdom for a dry shirt.
Friendly fumes incoming!
Serenade us, Nick.
Life royals within these veins.
short work of this scum.
Destiny smiles upon us this day.
out of the way, human scum! Your stink is making my eyes sting!
Row? Row!
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn.
Hello again, or Dua Salutoin, as we say in our homeland.
Dua Salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you?
Row? Row!
Do you believe in the gods, baby?
You dare disturb my rumination? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes.
Ah, Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now. What sort of magical relics can I offer?
How many souls were sacrificed to create a bloodstone this powerful?
The Seven grant abundance!
Blessed be the goddess, and blessed be...
Read the words of the goddess.
Out of the way, human scum! Your stink is making my eyes sting!
Row? Row! Row?
Those demons the old 1-2 right in their void rift, and not a moment too soon. Our shelter plane is saved, dear hunter, quite saved, and we have only you to thank. Excellent practice for your wrenching of all existence from the void's grasp, don't you think? Yes, Source Hunter, I'm feeling quite optimistic myself.
Does anybody else smell smoke?
This place is unbearable!
I'm dreaming.
You don't have a leg to stand on.
Crash whirlwind of destruction!
How could that happen?
young commanders, I do apologize for the state your homestead is currently in. It's like a zoo in here, or worse, an imparium. That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals became active. God 7 or 700. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's imps. Stumbled, yes, the exact word. A stab in the dark that I wish had simply gotten rid of them all. This is the end of time, for heaven's sake, not an impish daycare center. Band of? Why, I'm not one of them. Not one of those exiles that were slaves to demons and their own inadequacies. But talk to them if you must hear their history. I haven't the stomach for the vagaries of my own species. No, what I need is the sound of a symphony, a whiff and a swig of old tasty wine, and above all, a shelter away from imps.
Oh my word! Oh my heavens! A source hunter! Careful, I'm losing my breath. Too much air. Oh! Phew! Right you are, of course, source hunter. But I've a propensity for hyperventilation whenever I'm faced with my ultimate heroes. I've heard that without you, all of Riverlon would be flying fast forward towards its doom.
No need for shoving now. There's enough of the imp of the year to go around.
Jokes. Oh, has a nice
tell a
ring
joke
to
also.
it, doesn't it?
Free on a good day. Every year. They don't call me majestic for nothing, dear. Now, where have I left that bottle? Greetings, Source Hunter. I've a great many questions for you, if you've the time to answer them. Well, to start, I do quite wonder how this place came to be. A shelter plane at the end of time? Incredible! Next, I'm curious if you could tell me the exact weight of your partner. I'm guessing somewhere in the area of 24,670 raccoons, but I can't be totally certain. If you had time, I'd also like to inquire after your dear mother. How is her health these days? And that rash on her right cheek? Healed, I presume? And finally, compasses. How in the God's 7 names do they work? And so the mysteries remain.
Strange. I'm zapping you just as hard as my finely tuned mental prowess allows, yet I can't seem to singe a single hair on your head. No, not violence. Zapping, explosions, bloody mist and other beautiful bits flying into high heaven. Ah, bliss!
I'd say hello, but I'd much rather say heaven, oh! Get it? Get it? Yeah, you get it. Listen to this one. What do you call an imp that hasn't got any eyes? An imp? And here's one for you. What do you call a selfless imp? An imp? Hey, that leaf doesn't belong to you, eh?
Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void.
I wonder how much of a spark it takes to zap a human.
Found any interesting treasure, Source Hunter? Anything you'd like to share?
Hi! Hello, 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 Source Hunter! Oh, don't go! Please! I'll show you a trick! Look! 1, 2, 3, and... Now your name is Freddy! Amazing, isn't it?
You know what, great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
I wonder how much of a spark it takes to zap a human to vapor.
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Zap, zap, zap! Careful now, you're next.
It's dangling, tempting me, or any claw.
There are quite a number of imps here, my most honored guest.
How can I help you, my friend? Source Hunter, by all means.
What's the word, Source Hunter? So that's her plan. She intends to summon Astarte and the Void Dragon and overwhelm the goddess with an unstoppable army. With Astarte gone, there will be nothing to stop the Void from consuming all of Rivellon. Our mission is greater than us, greater than Leandra, Source Hunter. It is a quest to save all of existence from eternal blackness. Her plan must not succeed. Sister, what have you done? Gods, Death Knights, this is dreadful news. Worse than I could have expected. Death Knights are a terrible sign, Source Hunter. Historically, they indicate their maker's intention to wage total war. Death Knights are impervious to attack, you see. The perfect soldiers. Fortunately, you're 2 steps ahead of my sister. With that vial of her blood and the fail-safe spell you rescued from the mines, you can craft a piece of magic powerful enough to render her army vulnerable. You're 2 steps ahead of my sister, dear Source Hunter. With that vial of her...
I have seen the Void, and it haunts me. Follows my vision like confused spots after staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions. But only in the dark can light be born. Let us cling to that and hope. Zandalore have always been close, are you? Pray tell, did you know anything about his affair at the King Crab?
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell? Maybe you taught him a thing or two about slinking around in between shadows.
If that were true, Ikara, he wouldn't have been murdered, resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
Ha, true enough.
So this tapestry represents all of time. One wouldn't think time itself would include so many threads dangling temptingly where any claw could reach it.
Look alive, Madam Weaver. Our friend Ahu here is no better than the Void when his instincts overcome him. Clawing at time and Void. He wouldn't, would he?
I have seen the void, and it haunts me. Follows my vision like confused spots after staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions. But only in the dark can light be born. Let us cling to that and hope.
Tell me, O Weaver, if you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, no.
Think I could fly straight to the void?
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. Row? Row! Row? Row! Row? Row!
These goblins are worse than at home.
Row? Row! 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 Do you know anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on, that's just how I'll pal around. Huh, a fine way to make friends indeed. Well, come on in any case, what are these Immaculates all about? I hardly know the details, but a whole lot of them gives me the wollies. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. Do you know anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on, that's just how I'll pal around. Huh, a fine way to make friends indeed. Well, come on in any case, what are these Immaculates all about? I hardly know the details, but a whole lot of them gives me the wollies. Do you know anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on, that's just how I'll pal around. Huh, a fine way to make friends indeed. Well, come on in any case, what are these Immaculates all about? I hardly know the details, but a whole lot of them gives me the wollies. Do you have to hang around here with that look on your face? Oh, come off it. Oh, what look do you mean? that? I just caught a whiff of goblin offal stew scrunched up, look. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. So, you're Alfie, are you? Oh, I've heard about you. Oh? What have you heard? That you let a puny bandit with a knife disgrace our entire race is all this coming from a goblin's beast of burden.
Oh, I'm aching to share a moment.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone?
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear, not to fear. I've just the potion for that.
You dare disturb my rumination? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives.
What out of this town?
You dare disturb my rumination?
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit.
Ah, thank... Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now.
say it once more. Troll toll. 4,000 gold. Can't you count, you bloody walrus? 3 guards and 3 heads of slaves. Do you make count, pay toll too? You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. Paperhead or find another route, chicken bones. You know as well as I, there's no other route. I'm offering fair coin for our passage here. You must see reason. 4,000 gold. Chicken bones. Fine. Here's 3,000, and that's a bloody theft. You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. Paperhead or find another route, chicken bones. Oh, that's it. I'll not lose twice the gold for the fact that you've only half a brain. Only going to say it once more. Troll toll. 4,000 gold. Can't you count, you bloody walrus? 3 guards and 3 heads of slaves. Do you make... Hold on now. One whelp at a time. You'll pay your toll soon as I'm through knocking this loudmouth back in line. The fool thinks he can slip 6 warm bodies past Rumble for the price of 1, he does. Lousy bum, may as well thieve from King Gungia's very coffers. If I've said it once, I've said it more times than a troll can count. Warm bodies do not people make. We are 3 immaculates and 3 slaves, and I won't empty my pocket over chattel. Enough. I'll not let this idiot troll or his idiot king hinder the goddess's affairs a moment longer. In her name, I bid thee fight. If I've not got any gold in my pouch, you'll not get any head on your shoulders. Rules are rules, chicken bones. If no one pays, everyone dies. Play the blubber from this fool. I can't make a candidate of this shit.
I'll go for the eyes this time.
this, Hunter? Shall I start shredding from the top or the bottom?
Diminished will be short work.
Rain down.
I need to dry off.
Touch of frost.
Eternal silence awaits you. to welcome you.
Sigurd's beard, what a find! My lucky charm!
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
Sigurd's advantage!
It never rains, but it pours, eh? to smile upon me. Sodden all the way to my boot soles. Careful! I've spotted a trap. I feel like I've just had a long bath in a Careful now, that's a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
My, how did a spleen get lodged in it? Oh there, a word of warning, wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Ah. Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is Bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. Yeah! Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame them, really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only good orc... Well, you know how the phrase goes. Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life, who knows? These days, most undead are busy haunting Sicil or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way. Is that one of them lovely Baywater belts? Oh, no, fault. My, you're still alive! Way to beat the odds, wanderer. The orcs want with all this smoke. Make a chandelier, most like. And a very ostentatious one it'll be. My, how did a spleen get lodged in here? I don't mess around these immaculates. Burnt, ruptured, trampled. Ugh. To think I could have made a fortune selling all of these to a whimsical taxidermist. Still meat on those bones. Must have been the miller's boy. Muscles strong as marble, yeah. This wall could really do with a lick of paint. Blood gets so ugly when it dries. My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer. Intact finger. Just what that deviant of an orc.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most wretched victim. He has a residence at the far end of town. Though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now that the Immaculates have landed. Know that Zandalor is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruder that heedlessly tries to waltz his way into that dwelling. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt one of Leandra's most urgent pursuits. It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banner.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a-wasting. Hey, you! Come on, time's a-wasting.
Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lacula. By order of Leandra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, Jarl. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the Conduit for some time. Where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it by the will of the goddess. These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a-wasting. You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with the speech of the wild. Oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my mind than him and his incessant pestering. Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me and shared their warm beds with me each night. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. Ugh, such misery in our sad town. A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments. Would that an invasion were all! They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she was taking in a beautiful song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some similar goal. They haven't destroyed one another. Yet. They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out, but I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those 3 sweet souls may be found at any time. Savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them. The rat catcher, they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No, you approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats running about, it's only a matter of time before my friends are caught. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for one set of claws to handle. With your help, though, with your help, it could be done. The rats gone, my friends safe. I can slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find, or 3 dear souls will be lost.
Sweet relief!
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business.
One-on-one.
Isn't that a right shame, Lost One? It seems this ugly mug will be the last you'll see of the goddess's green world. Brothers, to arms!
out and heat.
Kingdom for a dry shirt.
Soaked to the skin. This will freeze you where you stand.
If this battle be my last, know I went out fighting in your name. Would you care to hear a little tale? I'll make short work of this scum.
Sweet relief.
As good as a new penny.
Living in fear
Sweet
under
relief.
the great Matilda boot.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
All those thimbles on your toesies.
I needed that.
Our lucky charm.
I feel better already.
Comrade, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. We may be able to turn this to our advantage. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy each other, we'll kill two birds without even having to pick up a stone. Nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able to undo the past, but together, we can dole out justice for those who've suffered.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
You're just to use them, and they're still boss, as we say. Same word we use for world.
An auspicious omen.
I ain't afraid of a single Frogskin one of you. They're keeping the peace for now. Keep yours. That one of us is yours in the Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that toesies?
My lucky charm!
Gorag doesn't look so fearsome without his second horn. And to think, it was a human who managed to snap it clean off.
No glory in this death. The other rats are all fleeing. There's got to be a more subtle way to exterminate these
I
pests.
ain't afraid of a
Poison ought to do the
single
trick.
There are countless
But I'm
rats
fresh out
inside
of
this
cheese-flavoured
hole,
deadly
waiting to be
nightshade.
lured out at the slightest temptation.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief Sword, in from Sober Glen, Flatlander. Ain't got the rot, have ya?
Blasted mosquitoes. Never a moment's peace with these filthy vermin buzzing in me. Oh, ho, ho. Brother, I've crossed me pests. 'Tweren't a tiny winged bloodsucker whining at me, but a tiny-footed one. Brother, I think the human's asking me a question. Think I ought to tell the tiny pest who I am? Or ought I tell her I lost this horn in a scuffle with another ickle human? Maybe it was this one's brother. That pesky bugger might have got me on, but I've got something too. His wee head.
Have you paid tribute to the All-Mother yet? You'll be sorry without her blessing.
Slime comes out of your mouth, human. The All-Mother's not one to tolerate a mess.
Nice to see a fresh face there, green as troll snot. Let's make yourself known to Jarl when you haven't yet.
I'm drenched.
humans the one who took it.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull'd make a lovely goblet for Jarl's meat.
Destiny smiles upon us this day.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
A dip in the river now.
Alone again, old friend.
So are you that? Can you keep that up? We're through. It'll be the noose for me and the rack for you. Is that what you want?
It's all my big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull'd make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
I won't stand for it.
Bloody key. Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that?
Everywhere you go, it's damnably all of what follows.
I say you're so stupid the key probably fell from your
think I
pocket
feel
while
the same.
squatting over the latrine.
You must know how every shred of my soul screams to be near you. But I've learned to keep it quiet, and you've got to do the same.
It's your mother.
I do know it, old friend. I do. Surely I cannot trust me of mine. I mean, to feel this way about anyone but Matilda. And a human besides.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
It's history's so-called freaks who mark it, Uli. If we can survive this, we can survive anything.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull'd make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
I can't say for certain, but, darling, I do promise we'll make it out of here together.
If you say so.
It's your mother, I'll say. The humans the one
Yes, we've got to keep our hopes high, but our defences even
Well,
higher.
well, well. Thought you could get away with it, did ya? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armory key. Hand it over. Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key. I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal, don't change that. It's small, metal, fits in a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will ya? I've got to find the key before the old mother finds out it's missing, or she'll carve a spear at me right tusk.
Armory is missing. It could prove
Thought you
rather
said it
worth
was
my
me
time
who
to
pocketed
find
it.
it.
One side. I ain't got time for chatting till I find the damn thing. You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing All-Mother. And he'd only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence. What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only 'cause I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing. I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he'd threatened to tell Gratilda it's me who stole it. Somehow, I doubt I'll get to tell my side of things before my head was shorn clear off. Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing. So he's taken to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else. What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did the rest of the pests in this blasted place.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it. I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Warm as dragon's breath.
Like mad.
Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single Frogskin one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of it all. Try and get him with us.
It's all mother.
What a deluge.
You
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his own tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Matilda's flute.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
human, leaving an house out to these. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single Frogskin one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Matilda's flute.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Human, leaving an house out to these. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single Frogskin one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Living in fear under the great Matilda's flute.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Someone's there.
See, against orcish customs, take a dip in the river now and again. You smell the wound.
You must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare disturb my camp, human.
What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, you betters. You did hear how Onless Gorag got his name after all.
Yeah, piss off then. Go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't ya? I could ask the same of you, small bones. I don't go stopping up to you in a ballet class demanding to know which pirouette you're doing next, do I? What? That's disgusting. A tiny pink-fleshed human and an orc like myself? Why, I've got eyes for the great Gratilda alone.
Uli, we can't hide forever.
Hide what? You think this stranger knows anything about the two of us, Alfred? I tell you now, that dwarf don't know a thing.
Enough, Uli. Enough. Surely this stranger has no reason to put us in harm's way. We're all sworn immaculates here, are we not? There are certain secrets that perhaps we, beneath the goddess's eye, may share in good faith.
Well, first thing you have to understand, we orcs aren't made to love it all. Nah, we're born devoted to our queen. And to her we turn all our attentions. To seek fulfillment outside the queen's graces, well, it's a treason committed only once in a red moon among we orcs. And the penalties, a terrible death. When we first took the village, I couldn't tell Orfrig apart from the rest of the pink little ants scurrying about. A human was a human, as far as I was concerned.
As for me, Ulor stood out right away. The curve of his horns, his regal bearing. It was fascinating. I'd never seen an orc as anything but an enemy. Suddenly, I couldn't keep my eyes off this great green brute. I suppose my staring was rather conspicuous.
You suppose? Oh, I thought you were aiming to slit my throat the way you were watching me.
I couldn't help myself. It was almost supernatural. But when Ulor marched over to me, club in hand, to address my strange behaviour, something happened.
Love at first sight, if you could believe it. I came over aiming for a fight, but all I found in Ulfric's eyes was, well, whatever it was, it hasn't left me since.
Please, if you've any mind for sparing two fellows a terrible fate, you'll swear to keep our secret to yourself. We committed no sin greater than experiencing a love as sweet and pure as any. But if we were discovered, it would mean certain death for us both. Friend, your words are a great relief to my beloved and I can't explain how or why we found these feelings, but there's one thing I know for certain. We are no traitors, and our service to the cause remains true. Your discretion is worth its weight in gold. Goddess bless you.
It's all mother, the humans
Dun's probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Behold these skulls bereft of the lips with which they kissed.
I'm drenched.
I bet he's crawling like a lovely goblin to the Jarl's meat.
Am I gazing at the holes of souls? Or am I wrong altogether?
You lose them. You told me to say. It's all mother, you lose them.
Big big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for
I haven't
y'all.
got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Behold these skulls bereft of the lips with which they kissed.
I can't say for certain. Look,
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans don't took it together.